What's going on, everyone? I wanted to make an easy guide for you to beat Romina, Saint of the Bud, and I hope it helps. All right, this boss is probably going to give you some pain. Trust me, I've been there, but hopefully we can avoid something like this and get it done in a much better fashion. So first things first, this fight is really going to test your dodging skills. So be prepared to dodge a lot, especially if you're using a build similar to mine. And try not to be lazy with the dodges. For example, there was a couple moves that this boss does where I felt a bit lazy and only dodged one time, thinking I didn't have to a second time, and usually that got me in trouble. So when in doubt, dodge again, okay? Keep that in mind. What we're going to want to do immediately is find a comfy place between this boss's tail and body, which you can see right here. There's kind of this indent in her body, and that's where you want to be. You want to be nice and cozy in here, roll into it whenever she does attack, and you will get visual cues for these attacks and even some audio cues. I'm going to show you this one that she's going to use a lot, where the head of the body does this kind of clicking sound. And that means they're going to lunge at you, and that's when you're going to want to roll to the left of their body, get into that indent like we're talking about, and get in a couple hits. She also does a move where she goes into the air and comes down. You're going to want to just time this nicely so that way you can roll through it as she lands. And then she's going to do another couple moves where they're combo lunge moves, and you're going to want to dodge through 1, 2 for this one. And then 1, 2, pause for a bit and dodge a third time through this one. There's also a rolling move that she does, and you're going to want to dodge through this as well. Again, don't be lazy and just assume that she's going to miss you or you can strafe your way out of it. I would personally dodge through it if you can. When she gets to this second phase of the fight, she starts to use rot, where she kind of has these butterflies appear and these flurries, and then they start to explode. You want to just get out of your way of those as soon as possible. Use this time to heal as well if you need it. What I found when she did these butterfly flurries, I would kind of just move to the left side of them and find an area that is empty. And if I had to, I would dodge backwards as well just to get out of harm's way, especially if I was too close. Definitely right here, you're going to want to dodge backwards and get out of there. And then, like I said, use this time to heal or just set up for the next attack. That way you're prepared and ready for it. She also does a move where she gets in the air, kind of like before, but instead of landing right away, she does 3 combo attacks. And that's when you're going to want to dodge 1, 2, and then have that little bit of a delay and dodge through that one. She still continues with rolling attacks too, so be prepared to roll through it and then dodge again when she does the sword attack. It should be consistently one after the other, and you should be able to avoid it. She also has this 4-piece combo where you're going to be dodging through it as well. Don't fret if you get hit by the first one. Just try and compose yourself to make it through the next ones, and you should be okay. Definitely dodge forward. You don't want to dodge backwards on this fight. I know it can be tempting at times because you're just panicking, panic dodging. Try your best not to do that. Stay focused and dodge forward. As with many fights in this game, dodging backwards can just cause too many problems. It can make you panic. It can make you lose your sense of control, because I feel like when you're dodging forward, you're keeping close to this boss. You remain in control. You're in better control to time those dodges and then get close enough to attack when you have an opening. I highly recommend to dodge to the left side of her body too when all of these attacks happen, because again, you want to get into that little indent in her body where it's kind of safe and secure. There's even times where she like overhead attacks me when I'm there and completely whiffs it. She completely misses me because I'm in that little safe spot. Don't depend on that though. Like I said, don't get lazy with it. Definitely dodge these attacks when you can, because one miss and one slip up could get you hurt. And it's just best to dodge, like I said. And when in doubt, dodge through it, because you will get those iframes. You will get that protection to dodge through her attacks and then be ready to hit her. She has a lot of openings, so be patient with it, obviously. Let her do her attack. dodge through it, and then you'll be able to get into maybe 3 attacks if you're lucky, depending on your weapon. And it just is a rinse and repeat from there on. So I hope this helps you guys. Let me know if it did in the comments section. I think by me describing what's happening and what I'm aiming for, what I'm doing, and then also watching the gameplay, I think can really do you some service here. So let me know if it did, all right? Good luck, and you definitely got this, all right? You got this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.